what you doing?
I took some pictures of the harbor to send to Michael. I thought he might enjoy them, make him feel less trapped.
Oh, that's so nice. You know, now that I think about it, Michael kind of reminds me of the hero in this novel I'm reading, Tanner's Folly. Tanner was in a French prison camp for killing this guy, but he was really defending someone who was innocent. And now the hero's home, and he's trapped because he feels so guilty. But at the same time, he can't bear to be with his one true love, so he pushes her away. But she refuses to leave him, and they have this passionate fight, and she gets mad and slaps his face, and he lashes out and grabs her and kisses her.
Stop it, Molly. That's so stupid. That's not how it is.
It's just a book.
There's nothing romantic about slapping people. It's not sexy when a guy's angry. He just yells at you and hits you and makes you feel like it's all your fault for everything. Only an idiot would think that has anything to do with love. It's nothing but abuse.
I'm sorry, Kristina. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything. I'll just throw the stupid book away.
Hi, yourself. I was just coming by to see how you're doing. I'm guessing not so good.
When you took me to see Ethan, I felt good for the first time in so long. Like I could start over.
You can.
But it all keeps coming back. All that anger and sadness. How could I be so stupid? I stayed with the guy who hit me just because he said he loved me. And then I got Ethan in trouble to protect the guy who actually did hit me. I'm a disaster.
You know, I have a long history of blowing my life up and then being left to pick up the pieces and go on. And each time, I found what worked is I tried to figure out what went wrong and how it made me feel.
I'm learning that in therapy. Kiefer hurt me, but I still thought he loved me. And I believed him every time he said he would never do it again.
Sadly, a lot of women allow themselves to be abused in the name of love.
I'm scared I'll never be able to trust another guy again.
Do you think it could happen again with another boy?
It seems like a lot of guys say they love you, that they'll take care of you, and then they turn around and disappoint you. Every guy my mom's been with has been a disappointment, including my dad. He says he loves me, but I've seen him turn into a monster. Between my dad and Kiefer, I don't know how I can ever trust a guy as long as I live. How's it going?
It's okay. Jason's teaching me self-defense.
I guess that's a more useful skill than calculus or trigonometry.
Tell me about the outside world. Maybe something besides your very long summer study list.
I was writing this to you. I took some pictures I thought you might like.
Thanks.
I'm beginning to realize how messed up I am. I let Kiefer hit me because there was never a man in my life to set a positive example.
What about Dad?
When I was younger, we hardly ever spent time together. Birthdays and Christmas, and that's about it. As I got older, I could see how twisted he was, especially when it comes to women. It's like you're never good enough. That's how it was with Kiefer.
Yeah, Dad mentioned that you were really mad at him.
Can you blame me?
Look, Kristina, is there any way that you can give Dad another chance? For me. I guess I've seen a side of Dad that you haven't.
Because you grew up with him.
Well, he still loves you. And it kills him what Kiefer did to you. And he hates the fact that you think he's even capable of being abusive.
But I saw what Dad did to Claudia, and so did you. Maybe you can justify it because she got you shot. But it's harder to forgive abuse when you've been on the other end of someone's fist.
Okay, you know, but Dad's not perfect. All right, he's not like other fathers, but he loves us. All right, you never, ever, ever hurt you.
Dad hurts people all the time. He has a terrible temper. And when he blows up and does something awful, it's always someone else's fault.
And I'm not asking you to turn the other way. But maybe you can give Dad a break. He may surprise you, Kristina. Can you just try with him? For me.
Michael, if it wasn't for Dad, you wouldn't be here in prison.
I saw Carly today, and I know the signs.
Are you okay?
No.
Kristina, I'm so sorry about the book. I'll never ever mention Tanner's Folly again.
I'm not mad at you, Molly. I'm mad at myself. And my dad. I hate what he did to Michael.
You mean because you think it's Uncle Sonny's fault Michael's in prison?
It's more than that. I went to visit Michael this afternoon, and he tried to convince me that Dad's really a good guy and that I should be nicer to him. And I know Dad put him up to it. How sick is that? Michael's in prison because of the way our father lives his life, and he's not even angry at Dad. But I'm mad enough for the both of us. I don't care if I'm the only one in the whole family. I'm going to stand up to my father.
Wow, you're very pretty. This is nice.
I went to see Michael today, and we talked about you.
I hope it wasn't all that bad.
Michael says you love me and that you're not abusive.
Your brother knows me very well.
You really can't stand to hear the truth about yourself, can you?
Okay.
So you got Michael, who's stuck in prison because of you, to fight your battles. But it doesn't matter because I know the truth. I've seen it over and over. You're abusive, and you'll never change because you can't even admit you're wrong.